Welcome back to another fabulous episode of the Lords of Doinktown podcast, the show where three untalented hacks talk about their weeks, and they may talk about sports and other stuff like that. They get a little sexy sometimes. One guy's looking cool, one guy's looking even cooler, last guy looking fantastic. So before I start spilling on like a little schoolgirl, let's see what these three awesome hunks have in store for you today. Welcome.
Welcome to Lords of Doinktown. I'm
Not proud of that
Johnny Hell. Here's my close-up, and this is Zach the Z-Doink.
And this is my close-up. Welcome to Lords of Doinktown.
And this is Polly P. Doink.
No, give me a far away. Not a close-up. Far away.
Far away. Here you are. This is
Hello,
Lords
everybody.
of Doinktown. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Please, don't start tuning out until after we get to our wonderful, illustrious guest. Let's get right to it. First off, I'm going to have to make some room for him. Polly, get the hell on out of here.
Already? Okay.
That's appropriate.
We are going to bring on the one, the only, Snoop Doggy Dogg himself. Hello, Snoop Dogg. Let's get a round of applause for Snoop.
Hey. Hey, what's up, Lords of Doinktown?
All right. Hey.
What y'all doing?
Well, you know, I'm just enjoying this Paris Summer Olympics. You know.
You telling me I've been having a blast up here in old Paris, Snoop D-O-double-G in old Paris. I've been crushing it.
Yeah, did you ever see that for yourself in a million years, Snoop?
Not in a million, quadrillion, quintillion, billion, million, trillion years. I never thought I'd be in old Paris with Michael Phelps, and I've been hanging out with his
in
wife.
gay Paris.
Excuse me, motherfucker.
It's gay Paris. It'd be a good
Nah,
good
it
time to
ain't-
say
it ain't
why
that.
you're gay.
Nah, dog. That ain't me. But yeah, Paris been nice to me, so I've been nice to old Paris. I was Eiffel Tower and Martha Stewart with one of my boys last night. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
well, thank you, Snoop, for joining us. Welcome,
Wow.
welcome to Lords of Doinktown. What was it like carrying that torch and doing a little funny walk?
Hey, that's called the Crip Walk. You know where I'm from, back in Compton.
Ah,
I think that's where I'm from.
all right. Well, no offense
Yeah.
meant calling it a funny walk. I didn't know
No
that's
offense
what it
meant.
was.
Yeah, I'm gonna come for your ass later after this, Johnny Hell. You know, you think you funny, but
No, God, please, no,
No, please.
nah. Yeah, I thought it was funny that they let a not convicted felon murderer carry the torch, and I was like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Crip Walk.
It's
Yeah,
good
like-
that you're not convicted, yeah.
Pretty sure
No,
you've done
yeah.
a lot of terrible stuff.
That's the old me. Hey,
Hey,
you
man,
know,
yeah,
I'm
he's
a
just
old,
a happy, friendly
I'm a old dog.
weed representative.
I'm your grandma's best friend. That's me, Snoop
Yeah.
D-O-double-G, doing a Crip Walk. Holding
Right
the
on,
torch.
yes, and he's done nothing wrong in his entire life. Isn't that right, Snoop? We love you. Thanks for
Hey,
joining
that's
us.
100%. Oh, I'm out of here. Peace.
No, you're not out
No,
of
no,
here.
you don't have
I'm
to
about
go
to
anywhere
kick.
yet.
I'm about to kick Z-Doink off for talking shit.
I'm sorry. You know how high I am right now, guys? That's
Y'all
not the
got-
only torch I was carrying that day.
we got a friend of yours, another Olympic adjacent guy, very adjacent to the Olympics. You could call him a member, a legend of the Olympics. Without
Okay.
further ado, let's bring him on. And how about Zach? How about you go take a walk
Oh, all right,
so
bye,
we can
y'all.
make some room.
I need to close my fitness ring.
So
anyway.
we can make some room here for
All right,
Mr.
Z.
Michael Phelps.
Zach Dog.
Welcome, Michael Phelps, Olympic gold medal winning champion. What is it, like 12, 13 times? Jesus Christ, this guy's a maniac. Welcome, Michael Phelps.
Actually, I've set 39 world records, so get it straight.
Wow.
Oh Bro, you are out of control in the Olympic arena.
Dang,
Yeah,
dude.
26 individual, 7 relay, just so you know. So,
All right, well, I just got to ask
That is
before I
wild.
go. What's it like being able to swim so fast?
shit's wet.
Cool. That's
I never learned how to swim.
Oh.
Just kidding. That's a joke. I was messing with y'all, see if y'all can handle the joke.
Yeah, Snoop, I'll teach
Yeah.
you. I can teach you to do some butterfly.
Cool. Yeah.
The only
man.
butterfly I do is when I go and I call the Bloods and the Crips
Shut up.
to come meet up.
Shut
Okay,
up.
sorry, Michael. I'm afraid of Michael Phelps. He has
Shut
the
up.
biggest ears.
Yeah, he's
Shut
got a.
up.
I
Alright,
bet
sorry,
you he's got a
sorry,
big
sorry.
sausage in those pants too.
Hey, you shut up
Hey,
too.
nah.
I don't like people talking about my sausage.
I didn't know Michael Phelps was so aggressive.
All right. Well,
I ain't smoked my weed.
I don't
yet
want to
today.
offend you
Shut up.
guys anymore, so I'm gonna get out of
Hey,
here,
you
and I
wanna
want to
hit this
bring in
torch?
a true Olympic legend, a true
I'm
legend
trying to
of
hit a bottle and get behind the
this
wheel.
2024 Olympic ceremony. You may know him as the fat blue guy from the opening Olympic ceremony, playing Dionysus.
Oh man, my parents are pissed about this shit.
So
Nah.
I'm gonna get on out of here, and we'll bring on what's his name? Felipe.
Philippe, man.
Philippe
Fucking.
Katarine, I believe is how you pronounce it. All right. Well, see you guys later. Let's see Philippe Katarine in here, and I guess he'll ask you guys some questions. So thanks for coming on the show. You guys don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you later. See you
You
later.
are a sad, strange little man.
Bonjour.
I'm glad that guy's gone. He had a really nasty mouth. He was just cussing up a storm.
Bonjour.
Hey,
Hello.
it was good. You just need to smoke some weed today, Michael. And hello, what's up, blue guy?
I am Philippe Katarine. I am from the France, and I come with croissants. Would you like a croissant, Michael Phelps?
I don't know, man. Is it all blue? You got all your shit all over it.
Maybe
Hey,
I
you
got
blue.
I got a little bit of the makeup on the croissant, but it's sugar flavored. I use sugar glitter all over me so I can.
No, I read
lick
somewhere. I
myself.
read somewhere that you've been like, you really started. You came out as an artist basically in like 1991. So it took a while, but you finally got some recognition there.
Monsieur Michael
dang.
Phelps knows about me. I am so honored to be in your presence and for you to know about my previous
Hey, shut up.
accomplishment.
Shut up.
Hey, Snoop D-O double G wants to get a word in here to old Philippe.
Yes, Snoop, please tell me what's on your mind.
Hey, what was your thought process behind the whole opening ceremony with the blue and the flowers around your, your blue penis?
Oh,
there?
well, I was playing the ancient Greek god Dionysus, and we were doing a live performance of the classic painting, The Feast of Dionysus.
Oh, who painted that though?
Oh, my memory escapes me. I be smoking too much of the green grass in me cigarettes.
Hey, that's what I can get down with that. You want to hit this torch too? I think me, you, and Michael could enjoy a little bit of let's indulge in some
We
festivities.
got,
Oui,
we
oui.
are like three people from crazy different backgrounds that one thing could bring us all together, because
could
like, we
unite.
all
Oh,
smoke that
the
ganja.
Mary Jane.
Actually, I'm pretty sure, weirdly enough, even though you're an artist and you're like nude and all that, you're actually totally not for marijuana, Philippe.
Oh,
I might be making that up. I am totally making that up. You just seem
There's
like the
no
type
way.
that would
that
be like,
is just my public persona, so maybe I shouldn't be blowing this up on the
You
podcast.
telling me that the guy with the blue skin don't smoke weed?
Oh,
No way.
what do you think my wreath is made out of?
You gonna make me crip walk out of this podcast? You tell me that again, boy.
Oh, Snippy
Michael
Dio Double
Phelps
G.
gone off a deep one.
And Michael Phelps?
You in the deep end on that one, boy.
I maybe made that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you boy.
You going
I
to
just don't want to be
my
your
house.
friend, man. You're just too weird for me, bro. I just don't want to be your friend.
Please
Yeah, you got
accept,
Snoop D-O double G cracking up over here, Michael Phelps. You a funny cat.
please accept
tell
my
you
gift
what,
of croissant, Michael
Everybody
Phelps.
talk about your weed being off fire, Snoop.
What's up?
got-
Yeah, Snoop D-O double G. What you got to say, dog?
I just want to say, probably wouldn't even get me high.
Oh snap, my guy! You got
your
lungs
shit probably
today.
weak, dog.
Oh,
You got the
kinda
dome
old.
lungs. Oh, you coming
kinda
at me with
old,
this
for
heat
real. You
today?
kind of old, so you probably smoke mids, and you're like, oh, this shit is fire, son.
Hey, don't make me come over there. I'm gonna drown your little white big ear ass, dude. With the
Michael
look at them.
Phelps is a party animal, just like Dionysus. We will
Honestly,
get
I'm just
all-
trying to keep it on the weed thing because I got a drinking problem, but I don't want to talk about it.
See,
Wait,
yes,
nigga,
you got
you gotta-
many DUI.
Quit the drinking, pick up the smoke more, dog.
That was the
Bonjour.
plan, but then they got somebody fucking took a picture of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mon ami.
Oh, you got
Kind
busted.
of helped me in the
Like,
long run. Everybody's like,
Hey,
he smokes weed, and I'm like, oh no, don't catch me with the weed. But it's like, I like to speed while I'm drunk on liquor.
Parlez-vous,
So,
Francois?
That's probably a bigger problem, but I'm glad that nobody pays attention to that.
So, hey, I was on trial for a murder, and they let my ass go. And look at me now, dog.
You
Look
beat
at
that
me
shit.
now.
Oh, you make me
I'm
very
famous
scared.
as hell.
It's weird. We're probably gonna get these guys on this podcast like sued at some point or some shit.
Yeah, oh my
Nah,
god.
they ain't doing nothing. It's all
Allegedly.
Speaking of which, I think I left it
the
croissant.
oven on.
I think I left
I'm
it
gonna make
bun.
fun of this cat's accent, dog. He talking like I have a baguette.
There is a
This guy.
baguette in the pool, and it's brown. I left it
Hey,
in
that's
there.
just that's Snoop Deal Double DG going for a 50, dog.
No, it's a
You think
turd.
you look like a turd in the pool?
I'm a long baguette in the pool, dog. It's Snoop Deal Double G doing a flip turn, homie.
I took a poo-poo in your pool, Michael Phelps. You cannot win the gold now. Ha ha ha.
You only win C Brown. Hey, get me out of here, dog. I got to quick walk over to the goddamn ceremony, dog. I'm giving
All
him
right,
another-
I just want to give a shout out to cigarettes.
by the
Don't
way, real
forget to
quick-
smoke your cigarettes, kids.
No, before we go, I just
Everybody
want to
loves
say
smoking.
I'm a big fan of Texas Hold'em. My total live earnings, anywhere, total all-time live earnings, 11,401.
Hey, that's not a lot.
It's not a lot, but I've played in a lot of big games, and to have not lost any money and to still be up is still pretty good.
All right, I also want to give a shout out to wine. I love red wine because I'm a Frenchman.
I don't know. I'm Michael Phelps. I like to play poker. I just think that's a
Bonjour.
fun.
Don't
Hey,
forget to
Snoop Deal
like
Double
and
G
subscribe.
says,
Everybody
smoke
knows me
weed
for
every day.
Butterfly, but they don't know me for
Yes, let's
check,
give
fold,
Snoop Dogg his sign off, Mr.
raise your
Phelps.
ass.
Monsieur Phelps.
Snoop Deal Double G out.
Thank you,
Gin and
Snoop.
juice.
Thank you, Monsieur Phelps. This is Lords of Doinktown, and we are peacing out. Bonsoir. Goodbye.
Peace.
That is one big pile of shit.
Goodbye.
Give me $200.
That was
Why are you gay?
What the heck was that?
that went pretty well, actually.
Yeah,
believe
that
those
was
three were
awesome.
in together.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you, Michael Phelps. Let's give it up for Michael Phelps, Snoop Dogg, and Philippe Catherine.
Forget his last name. We forgot his
Philippe
last name.
Catherine. I was trying to
Very
figure out how to
insightful.
pronounce it. I remembered it. I just forgot how to pronounce it. Okay, Philippe Catherine,
Well,
Blue Man.
You still didn't pronounce it right.
This is Catherine. I don't know.
I'm just gonna bash your brain.
Well, on to the next segment. Here we are. It's another week, another day in Doinktown, and it's time for my favorite segment. How's your week been? Why don't you kick it off this week, Polly? How's your week been?
Why did you start with me? Okay, let's see. I had a pretty good WEEK. What's that spell?
Week.
Week?
Nice.
Semana.
Not like me. Boom, baby.
La semana.
Oh, so here's what I did, guys. I've been getting into cooking recently. Y'all seen that show, The Bear?
Ugh, dude, it's such a.
Good
I
show.
cannot get. I don't like that show at all. That's what I'm gonna say.
It's too stressful for you. You have a weak constitution.
It is
you can't
a
handle the
stressful
stress.
show.
Well, it's
But-
fake stress. But
I've been watching it, and then I've been getting into cooking, and I have my girlfriend as my sous chef. So what I cooked this past week is I made arroz con pollo. It's a delicious.
arroz con pollo.
Are you
Yeah,
saying
it's a
you set
Spanish
up like a
dish.
line in your fucking household where
Yeah,
you
I
have
have
like
a
a
line.
hierarchy?
Elsie, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to be quicker than that. Chop those onions.
Elsie is the sauce.
Elsie's got a
gay.
chef hat on and she's standing on her back
Put a
legs.
little apron on her.
Yeah.
I taped
Elsie's a
knife,
German Shepherd, by the way.
I taped a knife to her paw. And she just went around stabbing our feet. But I made a rose compollo, and I said, "Reverend, you got your ass down. You got hands." And she goes,
Yes, chef.
"Yes, chef." And then she packed her bags and she went to stay with her mom for a couple days.
She's like, he's too stressful, Mom. I get it. It's our job right now, but it's just a lot.
We get really big into, like, when we get into something, we get into it. So, I made a rose compollo. Do y'all know how you make rice el Spanicho?
You add
Did you say rice el Spanish?
Mexican man come.
Mexican man come. Yes, that's how you do it.
I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all. KNOWLEDGE.
That's like specific to like
You put regular white rice or basmati rice, which is long grain rice.
Oh, I know
And then-
basmati.
Basmati is the only rice I eat now. And you do 4 cups of water, and then you add a 16-ounce can of tomato sauce. That's how you get that. Like,
Just want a tangerine.
And the tangerine. Tangerine.
and then you add a tangerine.
There's also keep going, Paul. Actually, sorry.
Okay, and then so I did that, and then I made homemade queso, which is basically you just mix a bunch of cheeses. Plus, here's the trick to good queso: evaporated milk. You put like a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, and then you dump like Velveeta.
Rotel, Paul,
cheese.
is what you put in the rice to make it. Rotel is like some Mexican style, like crushed tomatoes. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna do that next time. Ro, tell me a story. So, and then I made the queso, and so I made the queso, and I cooked the chicken, and I had legit restaurant style arroz con pollo, and it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten, and I have eaten it for lunch and dinner for the past week and a half.
So that's your thing you got to make for the boys.
I'm making that for the boys on our beach trip. I'm making that for the boys.
Well, that's a lot of people. I was gonna say that, and then I was like, maybe we'd
It's
make
too many
that,
people.
save that for
We're
a
doing-
day. It's just me and Paco.
We're doing
Or,
frozen pizzas every
John.
day on that beach trip. Yeah.
Johnny
But
says.
no, it was really freaking delicious. So that was tight. Yeah. What else did I do this week, guys? I'm a boring dude.
That's not boring. That's a good one. Food is.
That's a good one.
I got a nice one for y'all. So me and the lady we just went out the other night we went to like Target and Barnes and Noble, PetSmart, you know what I mean? Just kind of effing
Oh,
around.
I'm so jealous of you.
And then we went to Cookout to grab some milkshakes. And on the way to Cookout, there was a guy, a poor homeless guy, really sad, like going through a trash can looking for food.
Give me
It was, like,
$200.
the saddest thing in the world. He could have used a good $200 from.
No, you asked him
No.
that. You go, give me $200.
Give me $200. And he said, I can't
fuck
afford
yourself.
that. I told him to maybe go fuck himself. Anyway, I had this amazing thought, guys, and I want a lot of praise from you for this. Is I bought the guy a
You'll
meal. We go through the drive-thru, and I'm like, get him a burger, get him like a burger tray. And I tell my girlfriend's driving, and I tell her like, get him a burger, just like plain cheese. Just 'cause I don't know if he likes tomatoes, and, stuff like that. And I said for the 2 sides, I was like, get French fries and chicken nuggets. And do you know what my fucking girlfriend does? She goes, let's get French fries, and then she goes, slaw. I was like, no, chicken nuggets. She goes, slaw is good. And
You corrected her again, right?
I was like, what? No, he ended up getting slaw, and I felt terrible for him because I was like, what the
What in
fuck
the fuck?
is this guy gonna do with slaw? He
I
doesn't.
like a good coleslaw.
But that's like people normally. Normal people don't like a slaw without like a barbecue sandwich. You know what I mean? You want to put it on a barbecue sandwich. You don't just eat slaw by itself. And I was like, baby.
You do if you're just
ruining-
asking people for food.
Also, it can ruin the rest of the shit.
He did not ask anybody for food. I just wanted to buy this guy a delicious meal, and I wanted to give him French fries and chicken
Well,
nuggets.
it also
'cause that's what
ruins the fries. If you don't like slaw,
yeah. What are you
then
gonna
you
do?
can't eat the fries either.
Slaw.
Well, it's all in the same
So do they
thing.
just
So
they don't put it in like a separate thing?
Well, you know what you could have gave
You
him.
think Cookout is gonna give you a container?
You know what
for
you should-
I
slaw?
thought it might have came in a separate container, but yeah,
It's
now I'm even
Cookout.
more pissed.
You
Now
know
I'm
what
even
you
more
should have
Just
pissed.
ruin
gave
the
him?
fries.
You know what
Yeah.
all men crave?
Don't
Some
say
men
slaw.
just want a tangerine.
I would rather somebody give me a Cookout tray filled with tangerines than anything with slaw on it.
I know, I
ruining the
felt so
fries.
bad.
Because then I'd
I
be
was
like, I
also-
wanted these fries so bad, and I can't even eat
Because think about it. I was looking at it this way.
them
I
on
was
a
like,
hot day.
if I was homeless and like I hadn't had like a cookout, like a meal from Cookout, right? I don't want anything. I want their basic. I want the greasiest foods they fucking. I want a Coca-Cola.
I'm trying
I
to
want a
find
burger,
fresh
and I
cover.
want French fries and nuggets. I gotta let my dog out of this room. I'll be right back in 1 second.
Well, hey Zach, how's your week been, buddy? How's your week been?
It was pretty good. It was my.
Sorry about that. I had to kill my dog real quick. Go on.
I only worked for half of the week because I don't work in August. So
What the fuck? Privilege? Oh my god.
Privilege.
I worked my life into a situation where I privileged myself. You know what I'm saying? But
I've done that a few times. In the
Yeah,
bathroom.
that's a sexy way to be.
I privilege myself every day.
Don't come in.
You
I'm
know what I'm saying?
privileging myself.
I'm privileging in here. But
I'm privileging.
I
no,
just
but
got
so
privileged.
I worked Monday through Wednesday, and then it was also appreciation week at K2 where I work. So it was like
Oh, I bet that was
employee appreciation.
special.
God, that
There was
sounds
some.
awful.
I mean, I got some Krispy Kreme on Monday, which was delicious.
Oh.
Free Krispy Kreme donuts. There was trivia that I did awful in.
Did you get
'Cause
pizza?
I did. I think pizza happened yesterday, so I wasn't there for the pizza.
You should
But
have showed up just for the
They
pizza.
did a cookout Wednesday, so I did get like a burger and some free honey
They have
barbecue
slaw?
twists.
If there's anything companies really love to do to show their appreciation for you, it's fucking free pizza. That's a classic right there. It's a
Hey,
staple.
I gotta
if you don't like
staple.
pizza, that's weird.
Maybe go fuck yourself.
Maybe fuck yourself.
Yeah.
A fucking sick maniac.
I will say, that's still kind of nice, though. I know they're not giving raises or like health insurance, but the appreciation
no.
week is still kind of
They
nice.
give raises if you ask, but the health insurance not so much.
Maybe go fuck yourself.
Maybe go fuck yourself. The fuck
All right,
you sick
continue.
maniac.
Continue, Zach.
So that happened, and then oh yeah, I watched so this is a movie that I think I've just heard the title of so many times that I thought I saw it, but it's I've been watching a lot of Nick Cage movies.
Okay.
It's just been really on the Nick Cage movies, but I watched The Trust with him and Elijah Wood.
Oh, I love that one.
It's a good movie because it's like
Haven't seen it.
without spoiling it, I'll just say it's like a lot of shit happens for no fucking reason.
It's a
Literally
weird-
for no fucking reason. Like all this shit happens and then you're like, well, all of that could have been avoided and nothing came of it. Like
that's it's a bank robbery or something.
it's
like
a
that, right?
heist type thing. Yeah. But so there was that one I watched that was good, and then I watched the one that I've actually like heard the title of and thought that I'd seen is Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh,
I
that's
watched
the best Nick Cage movie ever. I think.
Dude, it's
is a good
so
one. Have
as
some
an
more.
actual like, you know, I've got friends that have problems with drinking and you know, you should maybe slow it down or whatever, but
No, not me. I'm good.
yeah, but as somebody that actually had like a problem with drinking, watching that movie was like, whew, I'm gonna have to break this apart in two pieces. This is like reminding me of so many moments in my life that it's like, and the chick
That's-
doesn't even
that
look
is
like my
the-
ex-girlfriend, and I'm like, that's my ex-girlfriend, like taking care of me, like
You like really related.
like
to
I
it.
needed to like text my ex and be like, thank you, I'm sorry. Like I didn't do that luckily, but
Yeah.
That movie does do a great job of like really showing the dark side of alcoholism, you know.
it's very realistic. He goes, she's like, you need to move in with me, and he's like, no, and she's like, come on, what are you talking about? Like, you can't be staying in that little motel. And he's like, you can never tell me to stop drinking. You can never ask me to stop drinking. Like, but the way he does it, because he's so good at acting, he's drunk all throughout the whole entire thing.
Yeah,
and
he's
it's just
always
like
drinking.
that is exactly how he's like. I want to care about you, but right now that's not. I've already decided I'm killing myself with alcohol. You're not.
All I care about is alcohol.
Yeah, like
It's like that. I literally like he literally wants
you
to
don't understand.
drown himself in alcohol.
Yeah. Like I wasn't just saying that, and you're gonna save me. You cannot save me. Like
Yeah,
it's
like,
so fucking
it's
tragic.
like that Kendrick Lamar song.
Drowning.
Well, why'd you have to make me all?
You cannot compare those two pieces of art. Leaving Las Vegas is a complete like expose on an
Also,
incredibly
one final
hard
thing on
addiction.
that.
That song is a banger at the club when I'm sipping on that scissor, dude.
I feel like he
But that's
he
what it's
had to have
about,
been like
though.
he had to have been drinking for some of that. And I'm not saying that because his eyes were red or anything. I'm saying that because of the way his eyes like drag and like he's
think he's
lagging
just-
in that movie. He's
I
like
think he's a fantastic actor. Like when
Yeah,
he wants.
Well, I
it's
think
called
you're right.
acting.
No, I really do think like I don't think he was drunk.
no, I
he was
think you're
just,
totally
like-
right. It's just
Yeah,
that's
he
his
just
best role.
studied it and he figured out this is what. Yeah, I completely agree. It is his. I saw that movie and I was like, this makes me. I felt awful
Also, and the part where he's like,
and I got drunk watching it.
she's like,
I got drunk watching it.
she's fucking there beside the pool, and she's
Can we
got
get
the
a round of
bottle.
applause for Polly getting drunk watching
have to.
Leaving Las Vegas?
But no,
I
at the
made a
part
drinking
where-
game out of it.
At one point, he explains he's like watching some chick at a he's in line at like an airport or something. I forget where what he's in line for, but he's like talking out loud, but not directly to this chick. He's like he's not in front of her. He's like 4 people back, but he's like, if you were covered in liquor and like talking about her like him like drinking it off her and fucking her and like drinking the liquor off her tits and shit, and then that actually happens, and then like beside the pool with the main chick, she's like drinking the bottle and the liquor's going down. She's like spilling it all over, and he's fucking
My
like
pussy
dipping it off her
tastes like
titties.
fucking heaven.
And I was like, I would never take a shot. I'll never drink out of a bottle. I'd never drink a beer. But if
Body
some
shot?
chick that made me feel the way that she makes me feel was doing that, I would drink the liquor off of her fucking body and be like, I'm getting drunk today. Like,
I'm only drinking it off your tits.
I
and
will
ass.
only do it this way, but I'm getting
That would
drunk
get-
fucking you.
That'd get old really quick for her. Like, y'all go out for a drink on Friday night, and you're like, she's
Like,
like, I'll just have a.
I'm
I'll
not
have a
gonna drink for
Manhattan."
dinner, but later, maybe tonight, she's like,
Maybe-
god damn it.
Again. My skin is chafing.
Yeah,
My
she's like,
skin.
you just want to drink. You don't even look at me when we do it.
You're like scrolling Instagram, like,
Yeah,
you know, you're on YouTube, just like,
I'm playing a video game. I don't even play video games. I'm like playing Call of Duty with that fucking headset on.
you're like, you fucking camping asshole.
No, drip. You gotta drip it right so it comes off your nipple.
Yeah, you
It's
could
just
really
like
talk
a perfect
shit when that's
thing, just like latrine, just going straight into my mouth.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't drink though. I don't drink.
Yeah, I
just
mean-
liquor straight off a chick's tits.
Shit'll kill you.
Beautiful.
But anyway, that movie is so good. And then I already told y'all, but I watched Deadpool, which was also super good.
Nice.
For the first one?
Yeah, I watched the first Deadpool.
Yeah, I love the first one with T.J. Miller as the bartender.
Yeah, he got canceled.
So good in that. Yeah, he did. Good.
He's fine.
He called in like a bomb threat to a fucking like subway station or something.
Wait, did he get canceled like again?
No, he got canceled because of
No.
that. Basically, he was just getting fucking wasted. I guess he had an alcohol problem, and he fucking
He was just. yeah.
called in a bomb threat randomly. To,
His
like, I
issue
guess
was
thought
he
it
was-
funny. I don't know.
He is too funny. He
Yeah.
got canceled for being too funny.
He was.
Well, he is a
no. He just had
comedian
like a
before he's an
mental
actor,
fucking
so, like-
breakdown.
I know. Yeah, he's
Mixed with
one of my favorite
alcoholism.
comedians.
Yeah.
He's also great in Silicon Valley. And then they had to kick him out of that show too in
Yeah.
a very unceremonious way. But
He had a problem, and he did not address it in time enough to save his career. Unfortunately.
no. Now he just does stand up again, I think, and just
Yeah.
He sells
But he
peanut
was
butter.
good in Deadpool. Anyways, continue. What you think about Deadpool, Zach?
I did like it. I thought that the way that like I don't know, it was good. I liked it. I'm trying to think of what I would want to say about it. You know, I don't.
Did you like when his arm fell off or whatever, his hand fell off, and he had the little hand for a little bit?
Yeah, that was fun. To me, it's a fun like.
I didn't even see the little hand.
To
And
me,
he,
that
like,
movie
he
is
made a
like a
comment.
rom-com.
He made a comment about how he's gonna go Jo with his little hand because it's gonna make his member.
Yeah, that was
How did
like,
I not? I missed that whole
that was
thing.
like the first 30 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like really when I was like, oh, this is funny.
Yeah, great movie. Anyways, anything
was
else
good.
you
I
watch?
did-
Well, how about rank it out of 10? What did you think of Deadpool? Give me an out of 10.
Yeah.
7.5.
All right,
Not bad.
7.5 for Deadpool. Any other recs? Any other watches?
Not right now. I'm gonna give up on I'm gonna try to take a break from porn, I think.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh.
Don't do anything. Don't say anything.
Where's your
God, please, no!
fucking balls?
God, you're right. All right, hold on. Sorry.
Where's your fucking balls?
I was doing a different one, but I think yours is better. Gosh.
It all just comes down. I just want to find love,
Yeah, man, you'll find it. And I think, you know what?
Wrong.
Not watching porn will probably help.
Maybe not, but
I know, Spuddy,
probably-
you had something to say about that.
we'll see.
Yes.
I also updated the Discord picture.
Can we show
Or
that?
no, not the
Our-
Discord picture. The the Discord
Our group,
chat.
our group
chat,
text.
chat.
Yeah.
We can't show it, but it's just Mike
You wanna
Tyson with coke
describe
all
it?
over his face.
Which really, I think, describes our attitude towards life.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, I relate to that.
Yeah. It's pretty tight.
This morning I did go on a bike ride to my regular bike ride. I always go. I cross over Browns Island and then cross over a walking bridge that goes over the river. And they had an event happening at Browns Island, and there was a chick with a yellow shirt. And she said, "It's closed from 10 to 11 for them to set up the event, so nobody can come through." And I was like, "I'm just passing through." She was like, "No." And then I was like, little does she know, I'm just going to go to this other entrance over here. I'm going to sneak around, and then I'm going to pass her on the way out and be like, "Have a good one." Like a dick. Like, how that's such a shitty thing to do. And then by the time I was
that bitch, dude.
by the time
Yeah.
I got to the other entrance, though, I mean, she was just doing her job. She wasn't even shitty about it. You know what I mean? She kind of started to get shitty, but it was only because I was like, I did. Like,
Yes. Mhm.
but anyway, I got to the other entrance, and then I like get all the way
gee, I
to
don't
it,
know
and
how.
this dude with the yellow shirt pops out, and I'm just like, oh fuck, there's another one over here. And I was like, are you serious, dude? I can't just walk through. I'm like, you could look through my bag if you have to. I'm not like trying to do anything. And he was
Fucking
like,
sick maniac.
he was like, he was about to let me through, and then he was like, I just feel I've already turned like 6 people down from coming through, and I was like, don't even worry about it, dude. I'm sorry. It took 2 of them like saying that for me to be like, what am I doing? I don't even care.
Well,
Why?
you know what your deal is? You're anti-authoritarian, which
Yeah.
so am
I'm
I.
not
If somebody
usually,
tells
but
me I
I'm
can't
with
do
that.
something, I'm like, hey, bitch, I'm gonna do it now. Okay, let me throw.
Look at me,
Bada
I just
bing,
did
bada
it.
boom.
I'm walking
you.
I'm walking
And
it.
as we speak right now, I've burnt 149 out of my 150 point goal.
Beautiful,
Calories?
Beautiful.
Or
It's not really calories. It says calories, but I've burnt 872 calories today.
Cool. Well, anything else? Because I got some stories burning a hole in my pocket.
Crazy bitch.
You keep stories in your pocket, dude. You know you need to put those in a backpack just in case, like
yeah, they're getting hot. If they're getting that hot, you don't want
some
them on
kind of
your
like
skin.
waterproof and sunproof backpack. Just because if they overheat, that's lost forever, dude.
Yeah, you can't
Well-
back them up to the cloud.
My pockets are pretty tight, so.
Tight doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that's
are
my
they
week
tight?
signing off. I'll pass it over to Johnny Sins. Hell,
Well, you guys want to ask it? You want to drop a certain soundbite?
I'm gonna
That
take
is
a
one
break
big
from
pile
this
of
now.
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
How was your?
How was your week? How was your week, man?
All right, it's been pretty good.
Maybe fuck yourself.
I have been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14.
You what?
I've got
Nope,
through
nope,
the
nope,
main
nope, nope,
story
nope.
quest, and now I am doing raids.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I know there's a couple people that would have been disappointed if that didn't happen.
know.
I don't love it, but I think some people do.
People really wait for that moment. It's good.
All right, I also have some things I watched. Let's see.
These aren't stories, by the way. These are just
Gay porn,
you're
gay
like saying gay porn. You
I'm
watch a
saving
lot
the
of
story
gay porn.
for the end, you jerk off.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should pull it out of this.
Excuse me.
Anyways, I watched this cool Korean drama thriller TV show. I think you guys would like, particularly Zach, because you're a big Dexter fan. I watched a Korean show called A Killer Paradox, and it's basically like a Korean version of the American show Dexter.
Oh,
But I think
that's not pretty tight.
But the problem is
I think
with
it's
that,
cooler. It's better. The writing is better. The cinematography is better.
you can't
so-
read well.
You-
So
have
there's
you-
reading.
Have you watched Dexter?
Yes. I have
Oh
watched Dexter.
well, then you're anti-white. That's what it is. You're anti-American.
Crazy bitch.
I literally just said I think the writing's better, the story's better, the cinematography is better.
Paul, you don't have to be white to be American. Okay.
The characters
Oh,
are
I'm
more
sorry.
interesting.
I've been watching the wrong news.
Apologize!
But I do think Dexter's a good show. I just think A Killer
1 through
Paradox
3?
is better.
Yes.
1 through 4, I think.
Yeah.
But sorry.
Maybe
But yes, if you like Dexter and you don't mind maybe reading some subtitles or dealing with some
I'll do my best.
English overdubs, A Killer
No way.
Paradox, I would recommend.
I only fucking B-dubs, the Buffalo Wild Wing spot.
I also watched the new Beverly Hills Cop movie, Axel F.
You watched that? That's
Yes.
why these movies keep getting made, because people like you are like, oh, I would love to watch Eddie Murphy in a new Beverly Hills movie. Yeah.
I liked the original movies, and I was like, well, maybe this will be good. Maybe this will suck. I don't care. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. If I don't like it in the first 20 minutes, I'll turn it off. And I ended up watching the whole thing. So I liked it enough to
Okay.
finish it. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Hey, that's not bad.
Killer
I do
Paradox.
love Eddie Murphy.
Killer Paradox, by the way, I'll give it an 8.5. I haven't finished it yet. Maybe that'll come up once I finish. I got like 2
It'll go
episodes
down.
to go.
Could go down.
Could go down, yeah.
Can't go down if it never goes up.
What goes up must
It's
come
the
down.
only
So-
good thing I think about my penis.
I also finished the 8 show this morning.
It goes soft and it never got hard.
Remember that show I was talking about a couple weeks ago, the 8 show? It's kind of like, it's Korean, it's kind of like,
ESPN 8 The Ocho.
it's kind of like Squid Games, but not everyone's dying. It's sort of just like, you know, people, it's like that Brazilian movie with the levels,
Yeah,
Platform.
they die.
the platform,
They
yeah.
die in that.
Well, only one person dies in the, well, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Spoiler for the 8 show, but yeah. The goal isn't to make anybody die.
Well, now I don't want to watch it. So
You
Yeah.
just spoiled it for me. So.
Give me $200.
The show ends when someone dies, so they tell you that in the first episode.
Okay. Good save there. Good
Yeah.
save.
But yeah, I finished it. I do think that the Squid Game is just a better version of that show. I love Squid Games, and I loved the 8 show, but it's like, if you had to pick one, I would go Squid Game. There's just so many similarities to that show and Squid Game, so I give it a 7.
Okay.
Too close to Squid Game. Great cinematography, great writing, like really good watch of a show. If you like Squid Games and you don't want to wait till October for the new season of Squid Game, check out the 8 show. That might wet your
what is it
whistle.
on?
It's on Netflix.
Cool.
Is this also in Spanish or what?
It's
Korean.
Korean, yes. And then an American show I've been watching, Disenchantment, on Netflix from Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons. Like that
Animated show.
Yeah, it's kind of my little bit of a comfort show I watch. Just sometimes I put it on the background and like fall asleep to it. I just like the art style of it. I like the comedy. I think it's a great show.
Fucking sick maniac.
Did I do anything? My girlfriend was out of town last weekend, so I hung out with my boys on Saturday. After you guys snubbed me on Friday, I was talking about it on the last week's pod that nobody hung out with me. The following day, I had friends come over, so I do have friends that do come over and hang out with me sometimes. And we had a great time. We just cracked a bunch of beers on the porch.
That is one big pile of shit.
In the sunlight and listened to some great music. It was a good time with the boys. Thanks for coming, everybody. Shout out to Colton. Also got a phone call from my friend Ryan Smith this morning. I want to give a shout out to Ryan Smith, new subscriber to the pod. And
Ryan Smith.
we may hear a little bit from him.
I didn't have his last name saved. I just had Ryan, so I was like, "There's no way I'm answering." It was like 7:30, by the way.
You thought it was Ryan Sheckler.
I was like, "There's no way I'm talking to Ryan Sheckler this early. This guy is annoying. He's really good at skating. Honestly, he did a lot for it, but his dad is insufferable, and I don't want to talk to him."
Dad's a maniac, yeah. I wanted to say this back to what we did Saturday, Paco. I was going to say we did a reenactment of leaving Las Vegas on your back porch.
Yes.
Did y'all do that when I was gone?
Yeah. We did.
You should. We were pouring liquor down Colton's ass crack, and
Some men just want a tangerine.
This is true. Then we shoved a tangerine up his ass.
Yes.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I heard that Paco or Johnny went to sleep about 20 minutes after I was gone, basically.
Well, he smoked weed and went all fucking bonker gonzo, and then luckily we had the younger Hall come out and hang out with us, David. So shout out David also. He really saved the day.
Shout out David, also subscriber.
Hung out for a while.
Sometimes the sun's out and it makes you sleepy.
Oh, guys, I also cut my hair.
Oh, hold on a second.
Close up.
Hold on a second.
Don't throw up.
You are a sad, strange little man.
I miss those wavy locks.
That is one big pile of shit.
Good.
I did it as an experiment. I joined the Air Force.
Fucking sick maniac.
Well, before we spend too much time, that's it for my week. We're constantly giving out our phone number, 530-420-6668. We're constantly giving it out, and we're constantly getting voicemails that we have to sift through. And,
is that true?
I picked out 2 of the best ones. Right?
2 out of 200 we had to pick from, guys.
Thousands.
Okay, I believe you.
I got 2 of the best ones here.
So many voicemails.
And
out of control.
So this first one, let me just play it. I don't want to give out. I don't want to give out the ID if they want to remain anon. So let's just go ahead and play this little voicemail and answer their little question. All right. So without further ado, here's a voicemail. Thanks for calling in. Call us in at 530-420-6668. Here we go.
Hey guys, just half a bottle of Rumpy and a couple grams of mushrooms in. But I was wondering what you guys thought about like I know in the comic book universe the multiverse thing is going on, but how would you fix it with a movie thing going? It doesn't work right now, does it? How would you guys fix it?
What a good question.
It doesn't.
That was
it doesn't work.
Anonymous caller. They didn't identify themselves, but with a great question. The comic book movie multiverse thing. It doesn't make sense. How would you? I assume they mean the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, it seems like that. Yeah.
So that's what that stands for.
Which one of you guys want to take that? I know my answer.
How would you? What's the question exactly? So he doesn't like the whole multiverse.
Yeah, how would you fix the whole multiverse?
He doesn't think it's working right now.
Yeah, it's not working. How would you fix it and make it so that you get butts back in seats? So what do you think,
I
Zach?
gotta
You want to
go,
take this one?
So who's in MCU? You said,
Deadpool and
The
other
Avengers.
guy.
Deadpool.
You know,
Okay, well, I'm gonna say the obvious thing, and he's not gonna like this because this is somebody that's truly a fan of the comic book world and everything. So this might really mess them up. But
wrong.
Wolverine and Deadpool have to fuck.
Well,
No, that would definitely get my butt in the seat.
that would work for sure for me.
But on a real note, though, I don't know enough about it to answer this question. I've only seen. I don't know enough about X-Men or Deadpool or really.
That was a good answer. No, I think you were onto something with the fucking.
All right. Well, what about you, Paulie? Do you think you could fix it?
Yeah, here's how I would fix it. Kill it. Kill it all right now. Stop making the movies. End it. Call it a day.
Hey,
Stop
fuck you, man!
We're
doing
never
them.
gonna stop making the movies.
Just stop making the movies.
Just how to fix it.
Yeah, there's only one way to fix it. You gotta. It's like, you know, when they say AI, how do you save the planet? You kill all the humans. That's what you got to do with the MCU.
All right, Paul.
How do you fix it?
Just to make this more fun, gun to your head. You gotta fix this
Okay.
fucking movies. You can't
Okay,
make them
I gotcha.
stop. What
me
do
tell
you
ya.
do? What do you do to fix these movies?
Bring back Thanos. Make him bigger, more purple, bigger pecs, bigger butt, and make the universe bigger. Make Doctor Strange.
Make the universe bigger.
Doctor Stranger.
Make it what?
Wolf.
Whoa.
Bring Wolfman.
Bigger.
I want Wolfman. I want more vampires. I want fucking the Winchester brothers in there. I want Buffy the
Winchester.
Vampire Slayer. I want Angel.
Of course,
I
you want Sam and
Bones.
Dean in there.
I think Sam and Dean fight Thanos in the next upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, and it is out of control. I would be seeing that movie in the theaters with a big box of popcorn.
Box.
I'm calling them boxes. Hey, fuck you, bitch.
Well, that's one way of
I
doing
said
it.
bucket, and I said
Anything else?
Also, the end credit scene, put it at the beginning of the fucking credits, asshole. Nobody wants to sit through fucking 5 minutes of credits,
Amen.
you dickhead. Put
So
it
true.
like end the director cut thing and then go end credit scene and then say you can leave now. Look at the end credit scene. Shit.
Amen, dude. So true. All right. Well, for me, if you want my opinion,
yes.
honestly, I think they're doing it. They're doing all the right things now. They
Oh my God! Who
basically-
the hell cares?
They canceled the Kang thing. The Kang thing's not happening anymore.
Kangaroo?
They're
Yeah, they
replacing-
canceled the one black guy who was about to get big in the MCU.
Yeah, they're replacing Kang with
You
Doctor
what?
Doom. They're bringing Robert Downey Jr. back.
Which that pisses me off so much, by the way.
Big step in
Give
the
me
right.
$200.
Big step in the right direction, in my opinion. Because if you had asked me this question even before the Robert Downey Jr. casting, I would
thought he
have
was
said,
Iron Man.
I would have
He was.
said,
Bring a new actor in.
excuse me, if you'd asked me this
gee, I don't know
before
how.
the Robert Downey Jr. casting, I would have said bring in Doom. I wouldn't necessarily said cast Robert Downey Jr., but bring Doom in as soon as possible. And they've been really dragging their feet bringing Doom into the Marvel's cinematic universe. So, better late than never. I'm glad they're making a pivot from Kang to Doom. It's gonna work out in the long run. So
But
I
you're
think
happy with
they're
the
doing all the
casting
right
as-
things. I think they're bringing Doom in. The Deadpool came on screen in the new Deadpool movie and basically said, "We're all sick of the multiverse shit." Like, so they're acknowledging it. They know we're fucking sick of it, and we want to see something like new and something actually true to like the comic book characters that we love. You bought the rights to all these characters, use them. Use the Fantastic Four people. Use Doctor Doom. Bring all the fucking classic characters that we want that we haven't seen yet in. And you know what? Make a fucking Hulk movie.
Do we have a nerd?
Boy, you just became a man.
Also, I gotta say this, Johnny. You're happy with the casting of Robert Downey Jr. as fucking Doom?
I mean, I'm not unhappy with it. I'm not
Dude,
like...
Give somebody else a bone, dude. There are more famous actors than just Robert Downey fucking Jr., dude.
I'm more...
They're money hungry.
It should have been
gremlins.
It
The
should have
part
been the
about
bad
it-
guy from The Mask.
The part about
Jim
it that I
Carrey.
like,
the bad
I
guy.
like, is
mask.
the fact
From
that
The
they're
Mask.
bringing Doom in. I'm not stoked about fucking Robert Downey Jr. as much as Doom. Doom is such a fucking cool villain, and seeing him really accurately portrayed in his comic book badassery on the movie form is gonna be fucking sick. So
me tell you
whoever
this.
plays him, it's gonna be awesome.
Hey, take Doom, turn the word around, spells mood, and you just bummed my mood out with that take.
All right, let's
yeah.
do it. We got one more voicemail, and then we can do a couple of those.
They should have used
Olympic-
Peter Green.
Revisit that Olympic
They
tier
should have
list
used
from last
Cillian
week.
Murphy, dude. Bring a fucking guy who's just now starting to get big. Fucking assholes with Robert Downey Jr., the biggest actor in the world. They're greedy. They're like, I know who will put butts in seats.
Well,
Let's bring Iron Man back.
Your
Fucking assholes.
opinion, man. We
No,
got.
it's not an opinion. That's fact.
We only have so much time here. We got to move
Only
on.
thing I want to say real quick is, what did he say besides the mushrooms? I heard the mushroom part. What did he say? That person said they
Bottle of rum. I
Oh,
think.
they were drinking a bottle of Rumpy.
rumpy.
Rumpelstiltskin. I don't
So
know.
I think that caller
Rumplemans?
was Captain Jack Sparrow, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
that was Jack Sparrow. Yeah, definitely.
right.
Thanks for calling,
He's
Jack.
really-
Make sure you
He's
call
really
again.
worried about the MCU.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I wanna go too heavy on the mushies.
All right, let's hear this next one, shall we? This one comes from a friend of ours, OB, short for Other Ben.
Original bastard.
Original.
Maybe
Ben.
original Ben, yes. Here we go.
Hello, boys. I go by the name of Obi. Long time fan of the show. Love your stuff. Love what you're doing. I laugh every week.
Yes.
However, I got a gripe.
Oh, right.
I don't know if this is a blanket. You know, it's not. This is for Johnny Hell.
This is Johnny Hell.
You
Okay.
can't set yourself up for the staff board. All right?
Mm.
You have to stop, buddy. Jack, that's like sitting on the
Wrong.
toilet,
Wrong.
calling me into the bathroom, and being like, hey, Ben, I'm about to and then pooping right there. You can't set up for that. You got to be organic, and you just got to let it roll, dude. Anyway, stay positive. Love you guys. One out for you.
Oh, so he didn't have a question.
All right.
What was it?
He didn't have a question. He had a tip.
Yeah, great.
He was
Great.
pissed at you, Johnny.
Yeah,
What did he say
called
to
me
you?
out. He said specifically to Johnny Hell.
Which I heard that, but
That
like
is
he
one
said
big
something
pile of
about the
shit.
soundboard with you. Like, was he upset
Yeah.
that it changes the windows, or
He
what
said
is
you
it?
can't set yourself up for the soundboard. And you know what I say to that?
Well, it doesn't ever work actually when you
You know what
try
I
it.
say to that? I say
That makes me hungry for a.
Some men just want to tangerine.
It is funnier when you, yeah. Well,
Thanks for your feedback, Ben. I will take that to heart.
I do love that he just called in to critique the
Yeah.
way
I think that was a drunk gripe.
That was a
Oh,
gripe.
that's a new segment, Drunk
Yes,
Gripe with
call
OB.
call in with your gripes, everybody.
He needs to call in every week now with a new drunk gripe. It doesn't have to be just about our podcast or our web show. It can be about anything in the world.
Call in
That's,
with your
that's like
gripes.
our peeve is called a drunk gripe.
A drunk
Yes.
gripe.
What's our phone
Or
number,
just
Polly?
gripe. I don't drink.
It's 530-420-666. Ocho? That's
Nice.
8 in Chinese.
Beautiful.
I'll do it. Yeah, 530-420-6668.
Yes, and don't forget
Call
to call
in.
us in. Let us know what you think. Ask us a question. We'll get back to you live.
I appreciate
on the
those.
Leave us a
calls.
question or give us a drunk gripe. We'll take both.
Yes. All
Tell
right.
us anything. Fart into the phone.
Well,
Put
if
the
you
phone
guys
up to your
recall
dog's
from
face.
last week, the Olympics are still going on, and we are still doing our Olympic tier list. So shall we?
Just tell me
Get-
I have a limp dick. I
Shall
did that
we
joke
get
last week, and I
onto
did
it?
it again. Oh, I had a joke before we get into this. I got a joke right here. It's a little political.
Got a
Tell me if
joke.
y'all have heard this before. Pause it real quick.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, tell your joke.
So, tell me if you heard this joke before.
I'll tell you as soon as I know that I have or haven't.
People always ask you, you know, left wing, right wing.
I'll take a
And
flat.
I'm like, huh, more like chicken wing. What's for dinner?
So I was on the right track there.
That
You
was
were.
good.
You had my exact. Is that a joke you've heard before? Maybe.
No,
Okay, good. I got it then. That's mine.
that's mine. That's mine.
That's good. All right, let's get to it.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, he does not like that at
No,
all.
no laugh track or anything?
Yeah, we could. I'm not in charge of that
I am
soundboard.
say that though from now on when people
Let's
say
get
like
back to our Summer
question that
Olympic sports tier list. All right.
no one has ever asked me ever. You left wing or right wing? I'll say I'm more of a chicken wing guy.
Yes.
It is fun.
I like
All
the
flats.
I like the flats. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. I don't mind a drum either. I don't mind a drum.
I am not into drums.
Well, yeah,
Like
you're
when you play,
it's
like
art.
when you
All right,
play
you're
them.
not into drums, but are you into cycling BMX? What do we think of that in the Summer Olympics Games?
Let me click on this.
Oh, it's badass, dude.
I think
Yeah,
that's-
BMX is pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I think that
I
might
think
be
it's somewhere in the middle.
super fit. I kind of want to give that a super fit.
No.
Oh, I'd go. What's the one under super fit?
Shredded?
He's pretty
I'd put
shredded.
it in a shredded, yeah.
Because there's some like people break some records sometimes in those types of sports that are like
But it's like one of those ones that gets judges score it. You know what I mean? It's not like
Yeah.
a race, so
Yes,
it's like
true.
yeah, can't be a super.
And what
fit.
do you feel about that? Do you think that's makes something more interesting or
Well, we
I
got
prefer it when there's a clear winner, but I do
Okay.
like a BMX
we
sport.
got another bike one. Cycling mountain bike. Ugh.
Dude,
How
I
about
don't know.
flaps and flaps?
Definitely not as cool as BMX.
well, I don't know if you've watched that shit though. That downhill biking is
It's
insane.
pretty intense, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it kind
'Cause
of
they're gonna-
jacked?
I think it's kind of
Ball?
jacked, yeah. It's almost
Okay.
even shredded to be honest, but
not quite
kind of
shredded.
jacked. We'll go kind of jacked.
Archery.
That's chubby. What are we, Katniss
I don't
Everdeen?
know. I think it's.
What am I, Legolas?
Maybe it's skinny.
I think it's skinny.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But come on, it's definitely chubby. But it's okay.
Cycling track. Is that cycling on a track?
That's I'm sorry, dude. As much as I love riding my bike, that's boring as fuck to watch, dude. Like what
Yeah.
do you
That's
I've
true.
never watched it. I've never watched
I mean,
it.
like
I
that's
just
like
said that.
watching the fucking Tour de France or whatever it is.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna have to get. Yeah, no, like that
All
happened
right.
in Richmond, and I was like, I'm
Sounds
good.
like we're giving
Yeah.
it a chub, and not in a good way.
Yeah. No,
Chubby.
I'm not getting a chub thinking about it.
All right, diving. That gives me a chub, kinda.
Well, actually, no. The diving can be pretty fucking tight.
Yeah, I think that might be super.
not the
fit,
diving they're doing
though.
in Olympics though. They're not
Not a
doing the
super
cool
fit.
fucking like.
It's at least it's either skinny or kind of jacked.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'd go skinny actually. Now that
because
I
it's
think
not like they're doing that cool shit that kids do now, where they're doing thousands of flips and
That's exactly what they do.
they're not.
Yeah,
They're
have you
doing
not watched
dives.
the diving?
Yeah,
They don't
do-
just dive. They
They're
don't
doing
just
like
go like
three
"Woo!"
little
Yeah,
fucking
they
twisty
do-
dives.
They do
shitload
whoop,
of flips.
whoop, 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 whoop,
Yeah.
and then land.
They
do
do
belly flop.
falling. They're cool, but I'm trying to talk shit about them, guys, and you're not
Really?
not backing me up here.
All right, well, skinny it is then.
Yeah.
Equestrian dressage.
Oh,
Horseback.
That's, dude, that's the
Uh,
stupidest fucking thing in the
What does
world.
dressage mean?
I
Dressage.
think it's when they
jerk
make
off
them
the
do
place.
like those fucking stupid little dances. I think this is our first flaps
Also,
and flaps.
dude, that's no flaps.
honestly.
It's also probably abusive towards the horses. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely abusive towards the horses. Yeah, anything with the horses, I'm actually gonna put in flabs and flaps because
Well,
Maybe not. There's
I-
some of them that probably aren't.
Yeah,
very,
like water polo is kind of fucking cool.
that might be fun for a horse. You know, they might.
That's equestrian
No,
eventing.
not fun for a horse.
You're probably right.
Do you want me to put a fucking little guy on your back and have you drown in water?
All right, are we
kicking a ball on
gonna
top of your
put
back?
all the horse ones in flabs and flaps then?
Yes.
All right.
Wait, does that one say equestrian humping?
Jumping.
Jumping.
Dude, I
was
think the
gonna say,
horses might like
horse
that
humping?
too, but you know
They might like the jumping. Maybe we can
they
make
get
the
taken
jumping
care of every
like-
day. Their horses get their shoes get changed more often than some.
No.
I think it's
Horses
chubby.
don't like any of that shit, but the jumping might be cool, but I don't want to watch a horse hurt its leg.
Yeah,
Flaps and
you know what?
flaps,
I'm
you're
with.
right.
I'm with
Flaps and
Tom.
flaps.
Yeah.
It's also for me with the horse.
Too risky. If it could hurt
Yeah.
the animal, then
The
So-
horse is doing all the work.
Yeah,
The guy on it doesn't deserve a medal. Give the horse the fucking medal.
Right. All right. So just for the audience, if you're listening, we just put equestrian/dressage, equestrian eventing, and equestrian jumping all in flabs and flaps because we do not appreciate their
Animal abuse.
Yeah, the lack of care that they're giving.
And
us
we
with-
don't actually have any idea if that's happening, so that's alleged.
That's true. Yeah, we are just guessing.
It's happening.
here.
If there's an animal forced to do a
Also,
sport it doesn't
yeah,
give a shit about.
regardless, even if they're treating those horses amazingly, they're not getting the medals. It's the person riding the horses, so that's not fair
Exactly.
either. So, yes.
They don't deserve those medals.
All right,
Of
what
course.
about fencing, though? I'm kind of hot on fencing. I like fencing. I
Hey,
think it's cool.
The reason I don't like fencing is because you cannot see the poker.
Oh,
So like
yeah,
even
yeah.
even when they get a point, you're like, oh, they did. Cool. Like,
Well,
I mean, if
I
I've
will
been following
say-
this for 50 years, then maybe I'd understand when it's happening and what's happening. But
It's
like,
a little fast paced. It is
Yeah.
cool, like watching their footwork, like to
Yeah.
watch them do the lunges and shit.
I don't
is
like it
pretty
at all,
impressive.
guys. I'm sorry. Watching it
trust
is
Skinny
so
then.
boring.
All right, what about a skinny?
I go skinny. Yeah, I'm fine with
Skinny because the outfits are cool as fuck.
Yeah, they do have cool outfits.
it. You should just rock one of those to like.
All
work
right,
the next-
this is called football, but we as Americans know it's soccer. Are we giving that a super fit? I think
Soccer's
soccer.
pretty fucking tight. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
soccer
goes credit.
is.
I don't
just-
think it's quite a super fit.
I want to
think-
give it. I want to give it super fit personally.
I mean, I'm not
I
watching.
kind of can't
soccer.
because I'm not gonna.
I think just to be fair
Shredded.
and
then?
not lie to myself, it's a shredded. Yeah, I do love soccer. Like when I
Yeah.
watch soccer, I've always been impressed. But they get hurt too easily, dude. They're big pansies. They get hurt too easily. They say, "Ow, my shinny shin."
Well, that's part of the game, though. You
Yeah.
got to get those cars. You got to get those people
yeah,
ejected.
you got to get a penalty kick.
What do you think, Zach? Before we move on to the next one.
Shred.
Shredded. All right. Personally,
mini
I
weeks
think
now.
it's a super fit, but two against one.
How long is this episode? Like 2 hour and a 2 and a half?
We are at the 1 hour mark exactly right now.
Oh, perfect.
So we can get through a couple
Good
more of
lord.
these, and then call it a pod, call it a
Yeah.
web show.
yeah,
We got
call
to
it the old
start,
WS.
start
Yeah.
uploading these on Saturdays from now on because
Call
we said that.
ourselves
Yes.
Fighters. Yeah, we got to upload on Saturday.
All right, so let's do 3 more. How's that sound?
Sounds
All
good.
right, golf. I know a lot of people are hot on this
Flaps and
one.
flaps.
I think it's a little bit boring to watch.
It's a little bit
Have y'all
boring,
seen
but there's
that-
something comforting about golf being on. But it's like it's because my granddad had it on all the time, and I.
Oh yeah, my grandpa does love golf.
But he would
as
usually
well.
turn it off when we got there, and I would always kind of be like, "I wish you would have kept that on. That's a good like background thing."
I will say this though, I don't like watching it, but I love I love going to the driving.
It is
range.
fun to play, so we gotta
I've
factor
never
that
played
in.
golf. I've
I don't
only
think
whacked balls.
I think if the
Yeah.
sport's fun to play itself, even if it's not fun to watch, then it shouldn't be in flaps and flaps.
No, you're right. I'd go skinny. I think
go
it's
skinny
no,
with it,
people
at
who
least.
play it are normally very fat.
They're
but-
they're
Oh.
chubby at least.
Except for Tiger Woods.
You said the F word on
Are we-
here, Paul.
All
Wow.
right.
Oh,
Are we gonna get another?
This one's
Are we
good.
gonna
I'm
get
sorry,
another
guys.
super fit here?
Let's see, what is-
Gymnastics, I think, is
Oh.
insanely fun to
That is
watch.
super fit. That's super. Watching
Yeah.
those people jump around like fucking maniacs.
Dude,
Dude, Simone Biles
Simone
is
she jumps like
Biles.
14
insane.
feet in the air. I don't care if those
Yes.
things have some spring to them. Like, it's insane.
She
It's,
is insane. She's
Yes.
absolutely super fit. Also, I saw a video of her throwing out an opening pitch. She's like 4'5".
And she's
She's
tiny.
so tiny.
But
But
she's
she
the
is a
goat of
fucking
gymnastics.
beast, dude.
She
Yeah.
cemented her position as the GOAT, basically.
Such a badass. Absolutely super fit, dude, for sure.
All right. Shout out Simone Biles. Let's get a round of applause and an air horn for gymnastics.
Good call.
Alright.
Good call. You can't be setting up your thing, so
Oh, yeah.
I mean-
Sorry. I can't do that anymore.
Obi is going to be a little pissed about that. So
All right. So that was
Sorry.
gymnastics artistic, though. There's another category of gymnastics rhythmic.
let's
I
throw
don't-
one under.
This
I
is
don't know
kinda,
what the
you
fuck
got a
that is.
picture of the person with the stick and the ribbon, it's that sort of thing.
No, that's kind of whack.
there's probably good parts of it, but I can't think of anything cool with it. All I can think is of when they jump around and turn their head real quick, and I'm like, come on.
That's
I think it's cool to watch, though. It looks pretty sick, and
I
they
gotta look up what that is real quick.
they got all
Hold
these
on.
colorful
Uh,
designs on the ribbon when they're swirling it around. Like,
no,
it
but
looks...
that's not like that's not them. Why are they using a ribbon? Why
Dude,
can't you
imagine
just
watching
go
that
around
shit
and
when
do
you're on a
it?
bunch of mushrooms and you just drank a
Well,
bunch
no,
of
you
rumplements.
we can't categorize it into if you are high on mushrooms and
Hold
drunk.
on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is right now. I'm gonna watch 2 seconds of it.
Okay.
It's Paul.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you
Um,
got to describe what you're seeing.
So far, we could do everything.
If I can do it, it's fucking flap
Okay.
and flap, dude.
You cannot do it.
Not cool, whack. Do something impressive, nothing impressive.
No, it sounds like
okay,
he's
that's
not,
impressive, but I could do it.
I'm giving it a chubby.
All right, we can go chubby. That's fine.
It's a chubby.
All right, and last
The
one.
music is good.
Last one to round it out. We have handball.
Well, I'm really good at handball. If you don't know
I
what I'm
think
saying.
is that the one where you throw
Hey.
a weight, like a heavy ball, really far?
No, handball is where you throw it against the wall. It's like you throw a
No,
ball against the
No,
wall.
it's not that either. It's not that either. Y'all go look up what handball is. You're both wrong.
What is handball?
What
It's
is
like
handball?
it's a court. It's like on a court.
Oh yeah, so it is like yeah,
racquetball?
yeah. It's like that
Like
game you play
soccer.
when you throw a ball against a wall.
No, not against the wall. It's like
Oh.
soccer. There's 2 goals on either end.
Oh, but
Y'all,
you're
y'all
just
just don't know what
hand.
handball is. Handball is cool
Yeah.
as shit.
All right,
That's
well we
weird.
just since we don't
If you-
know it, I'm leaning
You,
low.
I'm telling you, it's more intense than soccer. They actually score. It's like hockey, but with the fucking like.
You throwing
It's
it.
so much
or
cooler.
lacrosse without the sticks.
These are handball shoes.
Okay.
Those are Adidas.
Wow, Zach knows his Olympic events. So what are we
Zach-
thinking?
Shoes belong on your feet, buddy.
Zach, since you're the one who knows the sport, I'm
telling y'all, if y'all saw handball, you'd be like, okay, no, this is sweet.
All
I
right.
just looked it up a little bit. It does look pretty tight.
Yeah,
I'd
so
go-
You gotta get kind of jacked or shredded on that one for.
I was thinking skinny, so let's go kind of jacked.
Yeah,
Okay.
just by virtue of me and Paul not having any idea of what it is, I'm gonna rank
Yeah.
it a little lower. But maybe maybe I'll watch some clips and next week we can change it. But
Definitely better than racquetball or whatever the one against the wall is. That shit is.
Oh, that's wall ball, dude. Wall ball is fucking fire, dude. Don't even come.
I think
at-
racquetball is
Kick your
against the wall with the racket.
why don't we
though.
take
With a
why don't we
racket.
take a moment, you guys, to self-reflect here and let's think about
Cape Fear?
what we learned
Racquetball.
this week.
Love Cape Fear.
So what did you learn this week, Polly?
Oh, me? Yeah, close up. I learned a lot. I learned that drinking in excess, though it can be the most enjoyable thing in your life, it'll also be the thing that kills you, and it's the thing that you should probably stop doing.
Wrong.
Anyway, I also learned that if you eat a handful of mushrooms and drink a bunch of Rumpelstiltskin booze, the MCU gets pretty awesome.
True.
I will
Or no,
say I
you
learned.
don't like it apparently. Sorry, go ahead.
You're right. I got it backwards. I learned that Robert Downey Jr. needs to quit acting because he's a fucking hack, and I'm sick of seeing his face.
Wrong.
Also, he's worse than Ryan Reynolds
Wrong.
in the way he acts. I
But
learned
very similar though. Very similar though. I do agree with you.
they're in
there.
that same vein. I learned that making Spanish rice with your girlfriend is a very simple act, and it can bring you together. as a
Yes.
family. And if you do get pissed off in the kitchen, just scream at your partner in the kitchen loudly and yell at them for like not doing something correctly or not doing something as fast as you'd like. That also brings you together as a family. Rage and anger is a good emotion you should express as often as possible. So, yeah.
And you, Zach? Did you learn anything fun this week?
What did I learn specifically this week on the pod or in life? I learned that I love Nicolas Cage, and I really mean that. And I think people, he takes a lot of weird roles because he's got so much tax debt or whatever it is. But if you just find the right movies, it's incredible what that guy can do.
Not long legs.
Apparently he's dog shit in long legs and went too crazy, and he should have just done it more chill. And
Wrong.
I know that not because I've seen the movie, but because Paul told me. And what I want to say to the people out there is, if you ever find yourself trying to get across a bridge and there's like basically a troll toll, a troll. Except for it's in the form of a really pretty black chick, and she's like, you can't come over here right now.
Was it Simone Biles?
She was much prettier than her, and I was like, it seems like there's people that aren't part of the event walking around in there right now, and she's like, they came in here before this rule was in part, they're leaving. And I was like arguing with her, basically not arguing, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is I walked away from that, and then I still tried to get in again, and what I really should have done is I should have just said, okay, sorry, and then just turned around, and I shouldn't have tried to sneak in. I should have.
Wrong.
Not all authority is like that, you know. If it had been a cop, you know, that's different. I could have spit on their shoes or said fuck pigs or I hate everything you stand for. And I think you and your squad, your buddies, are kind of like a gang. I could have done all that.
You, man!
But this chick was just literally just a security chick for the day, just doing her job, and was probably like, really, dude, why do you gotta argue with me? So I should have just been like, you're right. I love you, and I want you to go home and slap your grandma's titties.
Lovely.
And she probably would have been like,
That's appropriate.
grandma's dead.
My grandma died in a car accident last
But
night.
I do have her ashes on the
In my butt.
above the fireplace, and then some in my asshole.
Yeah.
So I will slap her titties.
What was that last part?
I said I will slap her titties.
All right.
Because her tits are in that ash jar, I guarantee.
Exactly. So
Well-
she could just shake it and be like, shaking the titties.
Well, you want to know what I learned?
Yes, I would love to know what you learned.
I learned that.
Oh my God, who the hell
You know,
cares?
I really shouldn't be setting myself up for soundboard drops, and also, you know, I'm just trying to give the audience what they want, the people what they want, and it turns out that some men
Some men just want to tangerine.
That's why you're not allowed to do it.
That's all I learned.
I think that's a very valuable lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you to all our new subscribers. Tell your friends about
Plus
us.
530-420-6668.
Yes.
Leave
call
us a message. Ask us
Like, share,
anything.
and
Give us a
subscribe.
drunk gripe.
Yes.
Check out our new
gripes.
videos. We've been
Crazy
dropping. They're
bitch.
kind of fun.
Yes.
Give me
And,
$200.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Tell us how handsome or ugly we are. Who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite?
you, man!
Yeah, be
Let us know.
good to yourself and be good to others. Thanks for watching,
Yeah.
everybody. This is Lords
I-
of Doinktown, and we...
Buy a homeless guy some food and do not, please, God, don't get them.
Go subscribe to my YouTube channel, ZM
Yes.
Johnston.
There you go. That's all our plugs. Anything else we want to plug before we get on out of here?
Just my butt. Let's go.
530-420-6668.
Yes, call in. All
Thanks,
right.
everybody.
Have a great
See you
week.
next week.
Adios.